President Taylor, special guests, faculty, friends, and students, this is a good day. It's so easy to get caught up in the rush of schedules and events and requirements. Today we take time to sit down and say, good job. Pat yourselves on the back. Many of you have traveled a long way to come here. I know that I got a call from Taylor Purrington's dad who said he was coming from Alaska with the grandparents, and we know to celebrate good grades. And we have family coming in from Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, Ohio, West Virginia, and Indiana, and many parts of Kentucky. I hope that I've caught everybody, but I know why you all are here. Charles Colbert's dad said, we're coming in to let him know we're proud of him, and I think everybody's here to let you all know that we are proud of you. We are proud of you and happy for you. It's now my pleasure to introduce the man whose vision makes the University of the Cumberlands the oasis of opportunities for success that we celebrate today, Dr. Jim Taylor.
Thank you and good morning. This is a very special occasion in the life of this university as we set aside this occasion to recognize excellence. As president of this institution, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I welcome you to our 53rd annual Honors Day convocation. You know, excellence can be obtained if you care more than others may think is wise, if you risk more than others may think is safe, dream more than others may think is practical, and expect more than others may think is possible. There are those here today, as mentioned, other than the faculty and staff, who should be recognized. So I want to take this opportunity to recognize our special guests who are with us, parents of students and other family and friends of those being honored today. Would you please stand? Thank you, and you may be seated, and we appreciate you, and we know that many of you have traveled exceedingly long distances to be with us this morning. At this time, I would now like to introduce the 2011 winner of the Excellence in Teaching Award, Dr. Anita Bowman. If you will look inside the back cover of your program, you will find additional information on Dr. Bowman. It's an honor for me to present her to you today. Anita.
Good morning. I found this quote by Carl Menninger. What the teacher is more important than what he teaches. I had to stop and think about what he was trying to say. If I had read this quote 10 years ago, I would have firmly disagreed, believing that content is all that would have mattered. But I've experienced more life since then. By meeting others, they have shared their hopes and dreams, as well as the trials and tribulations. This has made an impact on me, and I'm forever changed. When I began participating in community outreach and mission projects, I didn't understand the behavior and traditions of others. It wasn't until I was introduced to the work of Ruby Payne that I began to understand. In her book, A Framework of Understanding Poverty, she addressed this disconnect that commonly occurs in society. I discovered that since I was raised in a middle-class home, I follow a set of hidden rules that she described as unspoken cues or hidden habits of a group. This disconnect occurs because I assumed that everyone knew the hidden rules and lived by them. But the same thing is occurring for individuals living in wealth or poverty. Each have a different set of hidden rules. No group set of rules or habits are wrong or right, just different from each other. We need to be aware of the rules and meet them where they are. Now, you can read Ruby Payne's book and accept what she has to say, or you can find out for yourself by meeting people in various environments. Many faculty members have this type of experiences outside of the classroom, such as Chris Leskew working with Mountain Outreach, Eric Stephen assisting with tornado cleanup, Bob Dunstan, Jonathan Ramey, and David Eder participating in the food pantry, Cindy Norton volunteering with remote area medical clinics, Connie Howard helping with grief counseling, and Jane Whitaker guiding women at the cross, and this is just to name a few. It is important to have these experiences since schools and businesses operate from middle-class norms and values. This disconnect that occurs in society can overflow into the classroom if students are raised in wealth or poverty. By extending our hands to others, you discover their humanity, and a common bond are shared. This changes you and what you bring to the classroom. Students in teacher education are required to participate in 200 hours of field experience even before they do their student teaching. This sounds like a lot of hours, but the purpose is to interact with others in many diverse situations, in essence, experiencing their humanity. By doing this now, our future teachers won't take as long as I did to figure it out. I was talking to a student teacher last week, and she shared with me what she had learned over the course of the semester. To paraphrase her, teaching isn't all about content, but about life skills and how to be a contributor to society. I've always been proud of Amy Roberts, but I was overjoyed that she understood the big picture. She will be an excellent teacher. I encourage all of you to go out and serve others. Meet people where they are. It will change you forever. Thank you for this opportunity to share.
And thank you. Today, we not only recognize those students who are receiving awards for their academic excellence, but also friends of this university who have made significant contributions to society. C. Edmonds Allen, will you please come forward? C. Edmonds Allen was born in New York City. He's graduated from Phillips Academy, Andover, Massachusetts, received his Bachelor of Arts at Washington and Lee University, and earned the JD from Washington and Lee University. Since 2005, Mr. Edmonds has served as president of Ganton Limited, a United States aerospace defense security and advanced technology company with worldwide interest, headquartered in New York, with offices in New Delhi, Bucharest, and Tel Aviv. The company provides technical partnerships with the manufacturers of aircraft, naval, and land systems and multiple services to defense companies. Mr. Allen has also worked since September 2002 as a managing member of Park Avenue Realty Consultants, a real estate company providing brokerage and real estate advisory services to European clients on acquisitions in New York and throughout Europe, with offices in Bologna, Milan, and New York. Since August of 1982, Mr. Allen has served as president of Compass International Corporation. Compass specializes in tax-oriented transactions, including leveraged leases and equipment financing, sales of commercial and residential properties, real estate development, and operations in the coal mining business in both Ohio and Kentucky. Mr. Allen also served as director of Gloucester International Limited as an investment banker for Merrill, Lynch, Pierce, Finner, and Smith. Provided associate general counsel for General Electric Credit Corporation and did corporate securities work for Simpson, Thatcher, and Bartlett. C. Edmonds Allen, because of your stellar success, your support, and the caring you show for your fellow man, and your commitment to making this world a better place, University of the Cumberlands Board of Trustees voted unanimously to award to you the honorary Doctor of Administration degree. Congratulations.
Dr. Taylor, Dr. Estes, members of Board of Trustees, faculty, administration, ladies and gentlemen, I am humbled that I would be given this honor by a university which I consider to excel in curriculum, reputation, and vision. Thank you very much.
Charles Justice Baird, will you please come forward? Charles Baird and his wife are the parents of 6 children and stepchildren and the grandparents of 4 grandchildren. Charles is the president of Baird & Baird of Pikeville, Kentucky, a law firm which has been practicing in eastern, southern, and central Kentucky since 1947. He received his Bachelor of Arts degree at Transylvania University and his Juris Doctorate from the University of Kentucky. Baird is a member of the Kentucky Bar Association, the Pike County Bar Association. Mr. Baird has served as chairman of the board of the Coal Operations and Associates, board member of the Kentucky Coal Association, board member of the Federation of American Coal Energy and Security, board member of Community Trust, and charter member of the A.B. Chandler Foundation, chairman of the board of the East Kentucky Exposition Center, and board member of the First Presbyterian Church, Pikeville. He received the Bluegrass Council Boy Scouts of America Award, the Boy Scouts of America Silver Beaver Award, and is included in the 2011 edition of Kentucky's Best Lawyers as its 2011 Mining Lawyer of the Year. Charles is a strong supporter of the coal industry and works to educate the public about coal. He feels that, quote, people in the coal industry are probably the hardest working and most dedicated people you'll find in this country, end of quotation. Mr. Baird credits his success to his strong belief in God, having wonderful parents and his entire family. Charles Justice Baird, because of your stellar success, your support, and your caring for your fellow man and your commitment to making this world a better place, University of the Cumberlands Board of Trustees voted unanimously to award you the honorary Doctor of Administration degree. Congratulations.
Dr. Taylor asked if I was having fun. I said it couldn't be any better than this. But I want to thank you, Dr. Taylor, and the Board of Trustees, and Chairman Estes. And this is a wonderful place. I haven't been here many times, but I had a wonderful friend that was on your Board of Trustees, Velma Childers, for a number of years, and she was one of my closest friends. She often called me her second son, and I was proud for her to say that. And so I accept this in her memory, because she's such a wonderful person. And you've got a great institution, and I look forward to working with you in years to come.
Judge Wayne T. Rutherford, will you please come forward? Judge Rutherford is married to Pat Rutherford, and they have 3 children and 5 grandchildren. Judge Rutherford is presently serving an unprecedented 6th term as Pike County's Judge Executive. He also served 9 years as probation and parole officer for the 35th Judicial District, 6 years as an employee of the C&O Railroad, and 5.5 years as a Kentucky Housing Corporation official. A graduate of Pikeville High School, Judge Rutherford attended Pikeville College, Eastern Kentucky University School of Law Enforcement, and the University of Louisville School of Social Work. Throughout his lifetime of public service, Judge Rutherford's vision has been built around improving the economic prosperity and well-being of the citizens of Eastern Kentucky. Judge Rutherford is currently in negotiations to bring Central Appalachian's ethanol plant to Pike County. He was a founding member of the Kentucky Council on Crime and Delinquency, helped establish the Kentucky Coal County Coalition, established the Central Appalachian Leadership Forum, member of the Kentucky Economic Development Commission, the Eastern Kentucky Concentrated Employment Program, and the National Judges Association. Judge Rutherford is president of the Kentucky Judges Association, a lifetime member of the National Probate Judges Association, fundraising chairman for the Boy Scouts of America, and member of Shelbyana Methodist Church. Judge Rutherford has received awards from the National Environmental Association, Kentucky Department of National Resources, Kentucky Council on Crime and Delinquency, U.S. Agency of International Development, Kentucky Coal Coalition, and Kentucky Genealogical Society. Wayne T. Rutherford, because of your stellar success, your support, and the caring concern you have for your fellow man, and your commitment to making this world a better place, University of the Cumberlands Board of Trustees voted unanimously to award you the honorary Doctorate of Laws. Congratulations.
Wow. If an institution of higher education ever had a president who was truly like its father to you students, how blessed you are. Dr. Taylor and Mrs. Taylor looks at you as her children. Dr. Taylor, his leadership had made this university grow and progress, and he made it his life's work. All of Kentucky should be grateful. All of us who've been blessed to be born and live in the Appalachian area, we certainly are honored to have Dr. Taylor in leadership of the University of the Cumberland. I am beyond words today to be here to be awarded an honorary doctorate from this great institution. This is an honor for the Appalachian region and the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Thank you, Dr. Taylor and Board of Trustees, for inviting me here for this day. I will remember and treasure this day the rest of my life. You know, Robert C. Byrd, the late senator from the state of West Virginia, started many of his speeches by saying, "I am a son of the Appalachian," that I'm from the Bible Belt of this country, that I'm from the most patriotic area of America. Every time the commander-in-chiefs call us to war, more people volunteer from the Appalachian area than anywhere in this great country. So we are a blessed people to be in this area. When I was first elected to public office, I was the youngest county judge in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Very young, with a modest income and a young family. Never in my life did I ever imagine the path that God would lead me and guide me through public service. You know, I made a race for lieutenant governor in this Commonwealth, Dr. Taylor, and I had an opportunity to travel from the Big Sandy River to the Mississippi River and talk about the importance of coal to this Commonwealth, talk about the contribution of coal from coal severance tax, which I proposed in 1972, and 50% off the top of the coal severance tax has gone into the state budget to help develop the rest of this Commonwealth. So yes, I know how it feels to lose an election, but we must never forget, life isn't about falling down. It's how many times that we can get up again and again and again. You know, I was blessed to play basketball for John Bill Tribbett, the late John Bill Tribbett at Pikeville High School. When I was a freshman, he called us in and he set us over on the side, and he said, "For you freshmen, your children today, but stick with me, and when you graduate from this high school, you will be men." He further said, "In your lifetime, the bad that will happen to you in your lifetime, the sad things will happen to you. The sad things will be around 50% if you're lucky. The good things in your life that you can smile and laugh and enjoy will be around 50%. So I was sent on my way by having loving parents who my late mother told me that I raised you to be a preacher, but you ended up a public servant. And my mother supported me in that. I was raised in a Christian home. My parents taught me the values that was instilled in me. In this university, academics, and that's great academic university, but young people, it instills in you the ethics that you need the rest of your life, and the honesty that you need in the rest of your life. You know, Teddy Roosevelt, I always like to read his biography and all the things about President Teddy Roosevelt. And this has stuck with me all the years of my public service. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again. There is no effort without error and shortcomings, but who does actually strive to do deeds of worthy call. Who at the best knows in the end of triumph at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with cold and timid soul, and neither know. Young people have always, in public service, had to put a plan together. We operate under a comprehensive plan in Pike County today. And we have to set goals as you set goals in your life. And then you will have a better life and you will be a contributor to society. You know, we're from a coal area. Coal is under attack from the Obama administration, EPA. And we know that 22% of the coal in the world is in the United States, and a great part of that in the Central Appalachia. We're under attack. The greatest revolution in the history of the world was the Industrial Revolution of the United States of America, fueled by coal. Today, we have problems. The market for our coal is being taken away from us by a war on coal. So we all need to pray that people will be enlightened, that the critics of coal will understand the importance of coal. Coal provides 50% of all known energy that gives us our quality of life in America today. 50%, around 50% today of all, the wind, the air, the water, everything. So it is those values at the University of Cumberlands that I have talked about today that will make your life more abundant with a never-ending faith in God, a strong work ethic, and a life of service. We can all live a more abundant life in America. Thank you, and may God bless.